Nolagent here at MOPHO. Let's go check it out.
Welcome to Nolagent. Let the good times roll. In this episode of our restaurant review guide, we are visiting MOPHO Asian Fusion Restaurant, which was popular for their unique spin on Asian fusion food. MOPHO Asian Fusion Restaurant was located in New Orleans at 514 City Park Avenue, which is about 12 minutes and 3.5 miles away from the New Orleans French Quarter. So let's go ahead and head on inside here and check this place out. Both MOPHO and the owner's other restaurant, Maypop, closed on May 4th, 2025, but they still have a MOPHO location open at Louis Armstrong, New Orleans International Airport. You're invited to eat with me some Asian fusion soup in this restaurant review video as we enjoy some New Orleans Asian food. So let's go ahead and check out this menu now. So we have appetizers, the OG MOPHO crispy Nok Mom caramel glazed chicken wings, crispy fried P&J oysters, coconut milk queso, crispy fried green beans, spicy sesame cucumbers, steamed buns, Nola hot sausage, fried Louisiana shrimp, pork belly, and roasted tofu. Next we have entrees with crispy fried fish and chips, hot honey vindaloo chicken sandwich, Burmese chopped cheese, curries and rice bowls with slow roasted lamb shank and green curry, glazed pork belly rice bowl with Burmese curry, Thai yellow curry with roasted eggplant, vindaloo curry with spiced yogurt, Korean barbecue beef bibimbap, black-eyed pea curry. Next we have salads with Vietnamese noodle salad. You can add peanut sauce, MOPHO Caesar salad, and salad add-ons, grilled shrimp, grilled chicken, crispy pork belly, fried tofu. Then the pho, the veggie, traditional chicken, MOPHO chicken, traditional beef, the MOPHO beef, and the hangover part 2. Then on the other side of the menu, we have the MOPHO daily specials. Monday, red beans and pork katsu, curried red beans with Louisiana jasmine rice, served with a crispy pork cutlet, pickled peppers, and topped with a ginger sesame aioli, sub-fried tofu. Tuesday, bun bo hu. This soup hails from central Vietnam. Our version contains lemongrass, sausage, smoked brisket, and seared Louisiana shrimp, and a rich beef, pork, shellfish broth, served with thick rice noodles and topped with a spicy ananado paste. Wednesday, the smoky pork pho, smoky pork broth with Burmese braised pork, crispy pork belly, meatballs, bacon, mushrooms, braised greens, topped with spicy house-made chili crisp. Thursday, Indonesian fried chicken plate, fried chicken thigh with special honey drizzle, served with Indonesian sambal, coconut rice, pineapple, cucumber salad, and hard-boiled eggs. Friday, kimchi fried rice with house-made kimchi and beef brisket, topped with fried egg and gochujang sauce. Saturday, chef special, always something exciting, ask your server. Sunday, the St. MOPHO sandwich, lunch only. 2 vegetable egg foo young patties, American cheese, MOPHO mayo, and shredded romaine lettuce on a sesame seed bun and bacon. MOPHO shrimp and grits, Louisiana jumbo shrimp and smoked paprika curry, cheesy coconut milk grits, oshas, andouille sausage, and fried egg. So I got the traditional beef pho, although everybody in New Orleans for the most part calls it pho, other than the actual people that speak Vietnamese. So the traditional beef is beef broth with sliced rib cap, brisket, crispy garlic, and green onion. Okay, let's dig in with our first bite, and the beef does look quite tasty and nice. I've had this dish a few times in the past, and here we go. So some good flavors here. The beef is always quite tasty and a little bit different, certainly, from the traditional Vietnamese places. Overall, I have to say I really have always preferred the more traditional Vietnamese joints to this joint. They do things certainly in their own different way, which is not at all the way you find this dish and all the other Vietnamese joints in the area. So it is certainly a fusion concept where they do things a bit differently. So these noodles are okay. The broth is very, very different from what you get all the other Vietnamese joints. So you're certainly getting a much different experience from the broth and the beef as well. A different texture, kind of a different experience of mouthfeel and flavor all the way around with the meat portion and the broth portion. The noodles pretty similar for the most part, if not exactly the same, other than the flavor is most definitely distinctly different. So all that broth and juice and flavor that the noodles have absorbed is making for a much different dish than you get in your average Vietnamese joint in New Orleans. People do like something a little bit different sometimes, and many people really were fans of the little bit something different here. So they were always quite popular for all of their Asian fusion dishes here. Personally, I was never all that thrilled with this joint for whatever reason. I mean, I thought the food was okay. I just would rather go to the actual Vietnamese restaurants or Chinese restaurants or Thai restaurants or Indian restaurants. So, always good to have choices though. So this was certainly a choice that made many people happy. And this is certainly going down very quickly, easily, and effortlessly. I can count on one hand the number of times I ever came here though in all the years they were open, as it just, was not at the top of my list, because I had tried it a couple of times and just didn't feel a need to really return that often, as I found other places cheaper and better. So now, just like I've totally destroyed this bowl of soup, go ahead and destroy that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, comment below and let me know what you thought about this bowl of soup, sort of a pho or pho. And while you're down there, go ahead and check out the link to my Patreon account, as I do work for tips and I appreciate any help with that. So the bill arrived, and the total before tip was $20.94, which is more expensive than most of the other Vietnamese places in the area for this equivalent dish. So thanks so much to everybody at MOPHO for the many years of good stuff you put out for many people, and I really hate to see places close, and it has lately been a freaking awful time, as so many places have been closing and going out of business left and right like I've never seen before. It is terrifying how many wonderful places we have been losing. So thanks so much to all of you out there for tuning into the Nola Gent channel, especially to my Patreons. And if you would so kindly just go ahead and take a moment to share this video with any of your friends and contacts that would enjoy it, as it really would help me with the YouTube algorithm. And then just go ahead and take a moment to look in the description box underneath this video, where you will see links to various cookbooks. Even if you click on that link and don't buy a cookbook, but you go ahead and buy something else you were going to buy anyway, for many of those products, you still will be able to get me a little tiny commission for any of the things you're going to buy anyway, which really helps this channel because we run on fumes here. And then make sure to tune in next time for more good food, good times, and good people. Nola Gent here, and thanks so much for watching. And just go ahead and destroy this video right here to keep up with the fun.